Hare Krishna. First of all, I seek the blessings and the permissions of all the Vaishnavas and the senior devotees hearing or sitting here to bless me to continue in the line of disciplic succession. Hare Krishna. The translation here is, again I read it, by the force of a thunderbolt, I shall be freed of material bondage and shall give this body and this world of material desires. Fixing my mind upon the lotus feet of Lord Sankarshana, I shall attain the destination of such great sages as Narada Muni, just as Lord Sankarshana said. Vitrasra is a very special character. We can tell more like a special devotee. He has several births, Chitraketu, Kandharva, and came back to us finally Vitrasra. But Vitrasra is a particular section of the Vitrasra life which I have loved so many times to read and remind myself. Because here two devotees are fighting. Vritra is one type of devotee, Indra is another type of devotee. Indra is Kamakami. He is always look for gratifications. But he is a devotee only. Vritra is the other side of devotee, he is Asura. Born in by Asura. Like Prahlad Maharaj, even though he is born in Asura, from beginning he was a devotee. But Vitrasra, he was born in even Prahlad Maharaj many times he tells, he himself lawyer himself as I am a Asura, I born in the things where I am qualified. But Vitrasra, maintaining his devotional thing to Krishna, Vishnu, and his right time, he exhibits his devotional character. His devotional character is very exemplary. The war between Vitrasra and Indra is going on. Indra has come with a powerful weapon, Vajra or thunderbolt. This Vajra is not ordinary, he is empowered with the Tatichis, austerities. He has given his backbone and other things to make this Vajra very powerful. And he has done it with the Vishnu Mantra. Therefore, naturally, it is destined to be used for killing Vitrasra. He knows it. Therefore, now he is inviting Indra, please send your thunderbolt. Kill me. And who in this matter world is going to tell kill me? And in particular, but here he is asking kill me. Because I will give up this body. Because he has taken a body full of material desires. And this body has very few can get out of this material desires, otherwise the body is the source of all material desires. He feels he will be freed from that. And later it comes, Vitrasra will be swollen by Indra will be swollen by Vitrasra. But still he will instruct him, please kill me and come out. And he cuts his both legs and hands one by one. But therefore he doesn't have hands or thing, he swallow. But still he is calling, use your Vajra, kill me, kill me. Use the Vajra only cuts all the things, otherwise it cannot be. And this way, Vitrasra is setting in a big example for the devotees. First thing is, whatever Lord desires, that should happen. Because Lord Vishnu wanted Vritrasura should be finished with this Vajrayuda. Therefore, he accepts this fact. Second thing is, he is welcoming this fact because once he is killed by Vishnu's mantra, empowered weapon, he will go back. And at the time of death also he is remembering that. Therefore, death is favorable to Krishna consciousness for him. And his time has come, he has to go. He feels. And he goes in a better Krishna conscious way. And he feels this world is full of material desire, therefore he wants to go. And this way, a devotee has to learn whichever is favorable for Krishna consciousness, one should accept. Depends on time, place, circumstance. Not foolishly we should accept, I will also give up my body and go to Krishna. No, we should be having that particular blessings by the Lord or Vaishnava, then it is possible. Not that you do whimsical decision and take, it will help me for that. No, it should be, here understand, this instruction should not be wrongly taken. Everybody cannot take their own instruction. It is here Lord has instructed, Lord has given the permission, Lord is will. That's why it's taking that. Also it's about devotee, previous birth and all those things, that's why it's taking. That's an instruction, he feels it's accepting Lord's will and is favorable to Krishna consciousness. Means he'll go back to Krishna. And also, he doesn't want to continue in the material life with the body as material desires. By birth he has born in the Asura Guna, but everybody has to, whatever way they born, their nature is there, they have to use it for Krishna. Dovetail, Prabhupada used the word dovetail, very nice. As Asura he used to dovetail for Guna. We cannot change the nature born nature, but we can dovetail. That's why Bhagavad Gita, Nigraha kim karshyadi. What is the use of repression? Everybody born with some nature. And we have to use the nature for Krishna's service. If you understand this basic logic, you can understand the whole devotee communities. Then you can understand everybody is Vaishnava. Everybody according to his nature, they are serving the Krishna. And you won't distinguish your service is better, his service is bad. Everybody acts according to their nature, but according to Krishna consciousness. And some more the intelligent person should engage them, somebody according to his nature in his devotional service. That is the greatest job. One should be engaged in his devotional service according to his nature. Then it will swabhava, it will be progressing. And that way, the Guru and guidance plays a major role to engage them in right direction. And here, Vritrasura is Asura nature. His nature is like fighting and all those arguing. And he is engaged according to that, and at the end he goes back, he wills. But he as a devotee, they maintain the basic quality of devotee. Whether Asura, whether these things and similarly Indra is a Kamagami, he maintains the devotee. This will be the instruction, we should take it. Particularly this type of devotee's life when we are reading, when we are hearing, we should learn that according to nature, every devotee is behaving. And here Vritrasura is, even as Asura, he exhibits a greatest character that welcoming death, it will be taking back to Krishna. But it should be under the instruction, under the will of the Lord. And similarly, when I was reading that, parallelly I used to remember Kundi's prayers also. And Kundi's also similar such prayers. All of us are very familiar with Kundi's prayers, but I love to read it some 4 or 5 slokas from Kundi's prayers, which is very, very interesting in the same context. How a devotee should behave or pray to Lord or what he should request, how to request. Kunti is praying, my dear Krishna, your Lordship has protected us from a poisoned cake, from a great fire, from cannibals, from the vicious assembly, from suffering during our exile in the forest, and from the battle where great generals fought, and now you have saved us from the weapon of Aswathama. She is quoting all the accidents, Vibhat. All the accidents are Vibhat. Visha, Mahagni, Pursada Darshanat, Asat Sabaya Vanava, Vanavacha Krichrita, that is difficulties in the Vanavasa, and Anega Mahar Radha Astrada, when many generals were fighting, you saved from their weapons, Mahastrada. And finally you saved from Aswathama's Brahmastra also. And she is quoting very prominent difficulties the Pandavas underwent during the lifetime. And the next sloka, she is telling, I wish that all those calamities would happen again and again. Now we devotees gets lost even one small trouble comes. We immediately, our faith has come down, faith is coming down. We are trying to find fault, criticize even everybody other than us up to Krishna. But here, she is telling all those things should happen again and again. Why she is praying like that? Nobody will pray like that. Like Vritrasa is praying, kill me. And here Kunti is telling, give all these difficulties back to me again and again. Not once, again and again. Why? So that we could see you again and again. For seeing you means that we will no longer see repeated birth and deaths. The 2 points. Whenever difficulty comes, Krishna came to help them. If Krishna is protecting, then I am ready to get thousands of difficulties also. Like a child goes little independent, when the child knows the father is behind. Crossing the road or going in the jungle or everywhere, the child goes freely. You can see some places. They leave the child freely, it goes everywhere here and there, without fear. Is it fearless? No, it is fearful, but somebody is beginning to protect. Similarly, here, in the mood of the Kundi Maharani also, doesn't matter. As many difficulties comes, it doesn't matter. Let it come again and again. Because Krishna will come. I'll have you darshan. We could see you again and again. We can see you, we can... Also, by seeing you means, we don't have any repeated birth and death. Therefore, I welcome all these difficulties. What a great point. And Krishna also guarantees, no? Sadharvada Jadam Bhajande Mam Artho Jignasur Arthati Jnani. First is Artho. Who is in trouble only come to me. Not who is in good position. Therefore, the devotee should know everything is Krishna provides according for our advancement. What our main purpose is, continue the service without any hindrance, indefinitely, without any, strongly, without, faithfully. And all other things will come and go, but your devotion should remain steady, Siddha Prajna. Then only Siddha Prajna. When difficulty comes also, you are still continuing the devotion service, not like that. Sometime the devotees will be good in good situation, but they will go out when the bad situation comes. Who survive in the bad situation is the real devotee. Who does devotions in normal situations is devotee, but not the high class. Even the very troubled mind, state, environment, place, everything who continues to devotion is a very high class. The strength of the chain is measured by the weakest link. Chain has several links. But one link is weak. You pull it, that it will cut. Similarly, our life also has many change of incidents, events and difficulties and all. But all the time the mind is steady, prajna and equal, then we will not be out. Therefore, the difficulties comes, but because of faith in Krishna and Vaishnavas and other things, you continue your steady faith, then you can continue. That's why in this prayer. Then, next is still, his prayer is still wonderful. Similar to that Parthasarthi, she tells Janmaishwarya Sri Sri Dabir. It's like everybody very famous. Who wants to give up their better things? I am a great family, I am thinking. Aishwarya, all opulence. Who wants to give? Wealth, health and everything, so many things. Position and other things, all Aishwarya. And who wants to give up education? Sruta. And Sri, beauty. But she wants to give up everything. Why? She doesn't want all these things. The whole material world is we are fighting for this. But here Kundi, like Vritarasara doesn't want the body, he wants to give up. Here Kundi doesn't want this, all difficulties come. Now one thing is first she wants, what she wants is what the world doesn't want. All difficulties. And what she doesn't want is whole world wants. Therefore she is telling here, all the four I don't want. Why she is telling also, you are ahinchana kochara. You can be easily approached by the people when they don't do anything. Ahinchana. Kinchana means full. Ahinchana means nothing. Somebody doesn't have all these material possession qualities, everything, you are easily approachable. Therefore, take it from this. This will be blocking my devotional line. Therefore, you take it. Again, which is favorable to Krishna consciousness, she takes. I don't want all these things. Take it. And this way, next is continuing. Namo akinchana vittaya. Ahinchana vittaya means you are the property of the ahinchana, who doesn't do anything. They own you. What is the need of all other things? Like a small story is there, no? Once a king was announcing in his assembly, today I am renouncing all the things in my country, whoever wants they can come and take and all those. And people comes, I want your horse things, I want your elephant things, I want your gajana, this different people have different things. One intelligent person came, he asked him, King, you give yourself. What does it mean? The king belongs to him means everything belongs to him. Similarly, in the devotee, he doesn't want all these things. He wants Krishna. If Krishna came to him, then everything is for him. He doesn't bother about all these things. Similarly, akinchana vittaya, you are a property of ahinchana. Therefore, they don't bother about all these things. Therefore, devotees, we need to understand, we should not fight for petty things. Both in body level and mind level also. Body level easily you can give it up, but mind level. Kama, Krodha, Moga, Lobha, Mada, Macharya. Different things are difficulty. Mind level also you should be able to give it up. And we need not to keep only Krishna, then other things will go. How in outside world, by engaging all your senses and body, we are able to give up the urges of the body or desires of the body into material desires. But we go to spiritual desires. Similarly, mind also has so many desires created by this Kama, Lobha, Moga, Mada, Macharya, Kama, Krodha. We can give it up by continuously giving our mind also to Krishna. Otherwise, mind, how will he engage? This is a way. And similarly, once you make your mind is possessing Krishna, your activities, body is possessing Krishna, then easy. That's why step by step she is asking. First, she is telling, give all trouble so that I will be narrowed down from all outside things. We give more and more trouble, I'll come to you more and more closer. Like one of the Alvar sings, a mother pushes the child away and all, small child. The child runs and comes back again and hug her more strongly. You might have seen my child and mother fighting sometime. Mother gets angry, pushes the child away. The child comes, forcefully come and hug more and more. Similarly, the devotees, when Lord is trying to keep him away or something getting away, or Maya is pulling you away, or somebody pulled the child also, mother again runs to mother, pulls away from mother. Similarly, the devotee also, whenever the time comes to be separated by Lord, you should get more and more stronger to get attached to him. That way you can escape from all these things. That is the way we called how to get attached to Krishna. And therefore first outside, then she is continuing the another sloka which I am liking very much. Text 41. Please therefore sever my tie of affection for a kinsman, the Pandavas and the Vrishnis. Now she comes to another mind level. And the affection, is so dangerous. And she wants to cut off the affection, both the sides, Pandavas and Vrishni. Vrishni is the born family, parental family. And the Pandavas are husband side family. Prabhupada somewhere in the lecture tells, for gents only one things, but ladies till death there will be two family affections will be there. From the family she born and the family she enters. But here, therefore, she thinks, cut off these two things. Both the family's affection, very rare. Very, very, very strange. Like Vitrasa is asking, she is also asking, first body level, then mind level, remove all this affection. Why she is asking this? Another beautiful explanation. O Lord of Madhu, as the Ganges forever flows to the sea without hindrance, let my attraction be constantly drawn unto you without being diverted to anyone else. Because these two things getting diverting my attention from you, I don't want. I want the attention to be diverted to you like Ganges flows to the sea. You are the sea, I am Ganges flowing to you. I don't want any hindrance. Therefore remove these. What a wonderful way she next come to mind level. She is requesting mind level that how he is surrendering. What are the disturbances is removing? These devotees we need to learn fundamentally when we are doing our devotional service. We need to practice cautiously, which are difficult to put devotional service. We should accept it if it is. Which are devotional, we should give it up even though it is favorable. And even though it is favorable to us, we like this, but if it is not good for devotionals, we should be able to give it up. This fundamental formula, if we follow, it is good. This is the way. These two things I felt like telling. These are all, sometimes reading this Bhagavatam, we should learn lessons from them. Not like hearing this year and leave it this year and go and sleep. It should stay and do process inside. And some processing should go, some effect should be injected in our mind and thoughts and other things. Then this is the way Vitrasara story should give it. He is not bothered about giving up the body because it is going to be favorable for him devotionally. Similarly, Kunti doesn't want all this. She welcomes all troubles because it's going to be favorable for her, because Krishna is going to come and help her. She knows the secret. When trouble comes, Krishna comes. Therefore, my birth is repeated birth is goes. Therefore, I let it come. it's favorable to Krishna consciousness, even trouble comes. And he doesn't want which is worldly, Janmaiswara Sri Sridhabir, because this will not be favorable and you are aginchana kochara. For the persons which are nothing, you are easily approachable. If I have loaded with all those things, my weight is heavy. I cannot move forward. But when I don't have anything, I can move forward. Therefore, these are loading me, please don't. And finally, she comes back to mind level, the attachment, affection, everything, even with your own kinsman. If it is not favorable to Krishna consciousness, then please cut off. Because I want a free flow, without anything towards you. My thoughts would be free. Now you think, today we are sitting and think how many thoughts are disturbing, they are not related to Krishna consciousness. We learn to give the affection, touch and all those things, Krishna consciousness not. Then we are more able to do more better service. More devotionally inclined. Now these are the blocking points. We should learn where we are getting blocked. These are the main points which will help us in devotional service by learning this different type of devotee's life. Otherwise, why Sukarishi put so much detailed description? And another point in this main purport is also little Prabhupada some other place explained here. The body is not at all good, it's simply cause of bondage of material world. Unfortunately, even though the body is destined for destruction, fools and rascals invest all their faith in the body and are never eager to return home back to God. Yes, the Prabhupada is condemning the people who are using the body only for material enjoyment. But the people who can use the body for the purpose of spiritual advancement, this body is favorable. That's why we go to maintain the body for the purpose of Krishna service. Something I remember, there is one poet song. He sings like that, old, very long back. Maybe Siddha, several thousand years. He is telling about birth, what for we are taking the body, how we are losing the purpose of birth. He tells there is a nice garden, Nandavana. And there is one beggar is there. Not even beggar, sadhu, you can tell. He became very thirsty. He wants to drink water. There is a well, there is a water, but he doesn't have pot to take water. Then he went to the potter, prayed him several months, and he gave a pot. After getting a pot, this sadhu, he forgot for what purpose he got that pot. He was playing and jumping with this pot here and there, and one day he broke the pot without drinking water. Again he became thirsty, again he was running here and there and all. This is the song, but the real meaning is, Nandavana means Prabhancha. The sadhu is soul, after leaving the body, and it is running here and there, means moving different birth, running for body. That 4 plus 6, that's 10 months, they pray Lord Brahma, and the soul gets a body. What for it gets a body? To drink the water. What is drinking water? To get liberated from the birth and death. But the problem is, after getting this body, as like that sadhu forgot what for he got pot. The soul forgot what for this body came, and we are simply bothering about body whole day and night, whole life, and forget one day leave the body. Again we go back. Punarabi Jananam, Punarabi Maranam. This is a life cycle how we are getting. The body is useful. What for he got the body, we forgot. The body is for serving the Lord. For serving the Lord, you take the body should be maintained. The body should be maintained for serving the Lord, not for its enjoyment. Everything the body accepts or enjoys out of Krishna consciousness, that will bind us. Whatever the body accepts and enjoys out of Krishna consciousness, it gets liberated. This becomes a source of liberation. This body is a catalyst, like chemistry they call catalyst. It doesn't come ultimate destination, but it helps. Like a catalyst doesn't react with the process, but it helps the process to go fast. Similarly, the body is a catalyst for our spiritual process. The body, any science or engineer people, they know the catalyst. And this body helps us to be liberated. It doesn't come. It's useless, everything, but it's a catalyst. An intelligent devotee uses this body as a catalyst to go back to Krishna. Therefore, body should be maintained for the serving of Krishna as a catalyst, and don't neglect. But don't overburden, don't get gratified out of Krishna consciousness. This is a body and mind also. It's a great process we have to do. Then intelligence, buddhi, then ego. Ego is the last. That ego can be, Prabhupada suggest, you cannot give up ego, but to have a ego, what is the ego? False ego we are having. Now, we should have true ego. What is true ego? I am servant of God. I have ego, I am servant of God. You have done a big service to Krishna. You say, oh, Krishna gave me a big opportunity to do this service. That ego can be. Krishna is, oh, Vaishnava did service. Oh, Vaishnava gave me so much opportunity to service. That ego is okay. Ego cannot be given, but ego can be true ego as a servant. This way, whole process, this Bhagavatam is so wonderful if we can use it for our life. Everywhere we can, Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita mixing. This Prabhupada tells Bhagavatam is the natural commentary for Bhagavad Gita. It explains everything Bhagavad Gita things, and we learn and understand by Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Any question, answer, comments, clarification? Prabhu, bas.
Hare Krishna.
Yes.
So I will speak Hindi.
Yes, Prabhu.
Somebody can translate for you in English.
Yes.
Who will translate?
Somebody can translate.
Who will translate?
Now I am little improved in Hindi. Little I can understand, but okay.
Who will you will translate? I will speak in Hindi. So you come close to him. Thank you. तो यहाँ पर जो वृत्रासुर हैं वो इंद्र से कह रहे हैं कि मैं अपने मन को श्री कृष्ण के चरणों में लगाऊंगा और आप वज्र के द्वारा मेरा वध कर दीजिए ताकि मैं कृष्ण के धाम में चला जाऊंगा। तो वृत्रासुर ने जो कुछ भी कहा वो अपने हित के लिए कहा कि मेरा हित तो इसी में है कि मैं कृष्ण का चिंतन करूं और मैं भगवान के धाम चला जाऊं। तो वृत्रासुर ने ये बात कही, और वृत्रासुर ने ये बात क्यों कही? क्योंकि पिछले श्लोक में उन्होंने कहा था वृत्रासुर ने कि आप वज्र को चलाइए, वज्र जो है निष्फल नहीं जाएगा। लेकिन इंद्र के मन में जो है फिर भी शंका बनी रही कि ये जो है हो सकता है मुझे धोखा दे रहे हैं और मैं वज्र चलाऊंगा और अपनी शक्ति से वज्र को भी जो है वो कर दें, निष्फल कर दें और फिर मेरा वध कर देंगे। तो वृत्रासुर ने अब जो है मतलब अपना आंतरिक अभिप्राय बतलाया कि मेरा अभिप्राय कुछ ये नहीं है कि मतलब मैं तुम्हें पराजित करूं और मैं कुछ संसार को भोगूं। मेरा तो बस केवल यही इरादा है कि वज्र के द्वारा मेरा शरीर खंडित हो जाए, खंड खंड हो जाए और मैं भगवान के धाम जाऊं। तो इस प्रकार से इंद्र को उन्होंने पूरा जो है प्रोत्साहन दिया कि वज्र का प्रहार करो मेरे ऊपर और वज्र जो है मेरे शरीर को खंड खंड कर दे। तो ये तो शिक्षा जो है वृत्रासुर ने दी और ये जो है अपने पक्ष में दी कि मेरा तो पूरा परम हित हो जाएगा। लेकिन इंद्र का क्या होगा? इंद्र जो है अगर इस प्रकार से वध करेंगे वृत्रासुर का, जब वो अपने मन को श्री कृष्ण में लगाएंगे तो इंद्र की क्या गति होगी? इंद्र का कैसा कर्म बनेगा? आप सोचिए। और कोई व्यक्ति जो है अपने मन को श्री कृष्ण के चरणों में लगाए हुए है और निश्चल बैठा हुआ है और युद्ध नहीं कर रहा और वो जो है मारे। तो इंद्र ने पहले तो वृत्रासुर से युद्ध किया और वृत्रासुर जो हाथ उठाते हैं, त्रिशूल उठाते हैं, तो त्रिशूल को खंड खंड कर दिया और उनके हाथ को काट दिया, दूसरे हाथ को काट दिया। और वृत्रासुर जब निगल गए इंद्र को हाथी समेत पेट में चले गए, तो इंद्र ने जो है पेट फाड़ करके भी अपने को निकाल लिया। अब वृत्रासुर के दोनों हाथ कट गए और पेट भी फट गया और अब युद्ध समाप्त हो गया। अब वृत्रासुर केवल शरीर छोड़ने की तैयारी कर रहे हैं और अपने मन को कृष्ण के चरणों में लगाए हुए हैं। अब इंद्र ने जो वज्र मारा उनका गर्दन काटने के लिए, ये क्या हो गया, बहुत बड़ा कर्म बन गया। इंद्र का बहुत भयानक कर्म बन गया, क्योंकि एक वैष्णव जो कि भगवान के चरणों में पूरी तरह ध्यान मग्न है, अब जो है युद्ध तो समाप्त हो गया, युद्ध समाप्त हो गया और वृत्रासुर तो शरीर को अब छोड़ करके जाने की तैयारी में है। और वृत्रासुर का जो है जो उन्होंने जो गला काटा वज्र के द्वारा, तो वो इंद्र के लिए बहुत बड़ी हत्या, ब्रह्म हत्या हो गई। ब्रह्म हत्या भी जो है 3 प्रकार की है, ब्राह्मण 3 प्रकार के हैं, द्विज हत्या, विप्र हत्या और वैष्णव हत्या। तो वैष्णव हत्या सबसे बड़ी हत्या होती है। तो विप्र हत्या जो है, द्विज हत्या होती है, कोई पवित्रता के नियमों का पालन करता है, तपस्या के नियमों का पालन करता है, तो द्विज सबसे नीचे दर्जे का ब्राह्मण है। फिर उससे ऊपर कोई तपस्या के साथ साथ विद्या का अभ्यास करता है, तो विप्र होता है, वो ऊंचे दर्जे का। तो विश्वरूप की हत्या की थी, तो विप्र हत्या थी वो। तो उसमें भी जो है इंद्र को विप्र हत्या लग गई, ब्रह्म हत्या लग गई, लेकिन किसी प्रकार से उन्होंने अपने को बचा लिया, उसको वितरण कर दिया 4 स्थानों में। लेकिन जो इंद्र को जो वैष्णव हत्या लगी, ये से वो अपने को नहीं बचा पाए। वो जो है बड़ा मतलब उनके लिए खराब कर्म बन गया और उनको जो है बहुत उनको जो है कष्ट भोगना पड़ा। तो ये चीज़ है कि बस फिनिश। तो बस यही चीज़ है कि इसमें जो है मतलब वृत्रासुर जो है जब युद्ध नहीं कर रहे थे और इंद्र ने वज्र मारा, तो इससे जो है इंद्र के लिए बहुत जो है खराब, बहुत जो है दुष्कर्म बन गया। हरे कृष्णा।
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you for nice elaboration. Prabhu shortened everything in a capsule in 5 minutes. Thank you. Questions? Yes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, I want to ask related to the nature you shared, that devotees should be engaged as per their nature. So my question is, like, even in spiritual world when some devotee do service to Krishna, so some nature is there based on that nature. So the living being reflecting the nature here, do have any connection with his real nature in service to Krishna, or it is how to?
Actually, Jivara Swarabha is like Krishna or Nitya Das, are permanent devotees, but sometimes like 5 Babas one can exhibit positively, 7 Babas negatively, 12 Babas. Even Shastra tells 5 positive, Sanda Baba, Tasya Baba, Sangya Baba, and so many things, Madhurya Baba. Similarly, 7 are against also, like Sisubala, Tandavaka, and all those so many things, Aranyakashipu. Hamsa is always thinking, but out of fear, like Sisubala out of jealous. Something like that, 7 are there. Therefore, but they all reached Krishna, that's what they tell. Because the idea is, Krishna wants everything. Krishna loves, therefore we cannot understand what Krishna wants. The idea is, we don't know anything. We have some nature, born with some nature. Not necessary to be from spiritual domain. Maybe by previous birth also I may have some nonsense character. Not that everything we are carrying from spiritual thing. Our soul only is spiritual. But we come across so many births and we carry over different samskara or vasanas from different births. That may be having net effect in our character also. Therefore, because of that character, our behavior may be there. That doesn't mean every time it comes from directly from our original things. It may be carried, but everything can be some or other way used. Yena kyana dena. Some or other way use it Krishna. Like Prabhupada, sometimes in the New York temple at the beginning, somebody, when you are doing program, those days full hippies and all those things, then one guy comes, full drunkard, He comes, he doesn't bother about anything inside the lecture. He comes, goes inside and goes to the toilet and puts a tissue paper and goes back. Prabhupada says he is also having the mood of serving mood. He has come and kept that and went back. He did, that's all. Sometimes you don't know what for. Similarly, we can see some devotees come, once done some great service, after that they don't appear at all. And everybody does some service, we allow them, accept them. That's it. Thank you. You wanted some question? Somebody raised a hand.
Can I ask? My question is then, second thing is that many times in devotee community we understand nature and comfort zone.
Yes, they are mostly comfort zone.
So how to understand?
That is, if you are working comfort zone, it is hobby. It is not service. Comfort zone, which is comfortable for you if you are working, that is hobby. You are time passing, just like which you like it. That is not okay, better than something, but it's not a real devotional service. One day it will give you trouble. But one who doesn't bother by his comfort, whatever is assigned, what comes on his own accord is serving, he is great. That's why comfort zone is not good.
Puji, I wanted to, in this clarification, Puji, like when it is said that we have responsibility to engage other devotees as per their
you need
nature.
A lot of experience to engage. You should learn a lot of experience to understand what is the devotee mode. It comes by Krishna's arrangement and our own experience. That Prabhu and that Mataji, two people.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
We don't want to do something, still we do, and run to Krishna for forgiving, and again we keep like a simple harmonic motion from this and that. This way life passes.
Now the question is easy.
So how to overcome this?
We don't want to do something, but we are repeatedly doing and go on to Krishna for asking forgiveness or something like that. This is, Prabhupada explained this, okay, because our previous vasanas and thoughts, sometime, like you may skip. It is like Prabhupada mentioning a child when it tries to walk, learns to walk, many times it falls down. But it continues the process of, doesn't give up the process of walking. It falls down but continues to walk, tries to walk. Similarly, a devotee, because of his previous vasana or something, he may do something wrong or something, but he should not give up the devotional activities at any cost. Then one day he will walk without falling down. And this is the process. And we cannot, it is because it comes for everybody, but we can come out by continuous processing. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Prabhuji, your lecture is very beneficial. We desire that you speak more and more because it's speaking about the science. Prabhuji, like Srila Prabhupada's life is always in devotion, first class devotion. He cannot forget Krishna because he is properly doing everything with his body, mind and everything. But for the practitioners, like you said, we get stuck in the bodily platform, mental platform, then egoistic platform. How to, we always safeguard, we're all trying to serve. We are all trying to serve, but we also stuck and deviated. We are not on the process very strictly. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took Kaliya Krishna, he was deviated. So Mahaprabhu showed a person along with him can also be. So we also, although sitting in ISKCON, although hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, speaking Srimad Bhagavatam, serving but deviated, not focused and not walking. So how to be safe and...
I got the question.
Yeah.
How we can be continuously strong without getting deviated from mind, intelligence, ego and the body also. The simplest process is you need to engage as much possible, as much our body, mind, intelligence, in the ego, everything to service of Krishna. That's why Prabhupada tells, according to nature we are dovetailing. And but sometime we can use all the material propensities, including our body. These are all Bhinna Prakriti Ashtada. This body made of 5 elements, and mind, intelligence, ego, all 8 are material. These all 8 should be used for Krishna service at the maximum. If you are using 100%, then perfect, but not possible, say 50%, 60%, therefore other contamination comes. But don't give it up. Like same example, continue. The day will come, you will reach 100. Fully Krishna, mind, intelligence, ego. And most of the time, Prabhupada told, use all the material facilities for Krishna service. And therefore we need to continue. And initially, we have all the contaminated. That's why we are here. Unless otherwise somebody is very liberated souls, all other souls are conditioned. We came with a lot of condition, therefore we can purify. Simple example Prabhupada tells is for mind. I got told, I think here, I don't know. Prabhupada tells, our mind is like a ink bottle, black ink bottle. And the black ink bottle, totally dark, black, with all dirty, but you put a drop of milk, you don't find much difference. But don't give it up. Continuously drop the milk. And this all black things and mixed one will overflow. That mixing only our mixed devotion. Now in the beginning, now our heart is full of blacking, we are dropping milk, devotion. That to spill out by body, words, everything. That's our devotional thing is little mixed things. Therefore, you should appreciate others. He is putting milk also. Initially it comes. Then slowly it drops only milk. Then slowly the black disappears. Finally, only milk stays and black goes. This is the process. Then you can appreciate all the devotees. They are in different levels. Somebody is today only has started dropping the milk. Somebody has dropped milk for several lifetime. Therefore, you continue your devotional service stronger and without stopping, and that way you will be able to come out. At least you will advance. Every one of us, I remember when I took Krishna consciousness, Krishna guarantees there is no problem, nega vikramo nasosti pratyavana vidyade. Solpam apise dharmasya trayaso mahado bhayat. At least little benefit, Prabhupada tells in the purport, you leave it in 1 or 2%, you will start at the 3rd%. Okay, I will not lose it. That faith only we are all continuing. We will continue. We don't know how many births we will take, we don't bother. But we will continue this path. This is a strong path, we will continue. We can understand. One good point is, somebody can understand that they are not strong enough, that is all good. Somebody thinks they are strong, then out. And somebody think that. Thank you. I think all of your time. Thank you very much for all the Vaishnavas here. Thank you. Thank you, Prabhu.